I wouldn't say like, you know, the women's restroom, that probably. So again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming, and I think Tom wants to say a word or two.
A word or two.
So,
I can make long speeches or short speeches. I'll try to keep it short. I work for GM. I make speeches to hourly people all the time. It was a lot of fun. I'm not sure this is going to be so much fun. I think there's some people we got to thank. First, we got to thank Brian. Is Brian still here? Brian Hall? Brian Hall really, Greg's giving me too much credit. Brian did most of the heavy lifting. A lot of his ideas and all the work. He managed all the contractors. HD Construction, they donated the crest there. Brian deserves a lot of appreciation. So I like kind of like when you're being interviewed on TV when you won a, I would say, racquetball match, but most people don't know that. On September 12th, I was playing racquetball, and Max calls me and says, we had a little fire. Oh, a little fire. We just recolonized B section. Reggie Bell just passed away, and I'm thinking, man, how are we going to keep this house going with no B section? And now we have a fire. So I jumped up in the car, and Greg and I spent the next 7 months rebuilding this house. But you got to thank the fans, right? Because everybody in this room made a donation. Not everybody. We had, I think it's $155 now, $70,000, and we can still repair the wall outside, some sidewalks. I'm working on the deck, so anybody wants to make another donation, I'm still asking for money. So any parents that are here, you know, we take credit cards, I think. If you want to make another donation, I want to fix the sidewalk, I want to fix the porch, I'm still working on it, you know. We got to thank Brian Horvath, he's not here, former president. He's the guy that sucked me in to be the house trustee when General Motors thought I had enough time there. And Brian had a vision to build a new Theta Xi. So John Smith and Dan Hancock and Brian at the time when Greg took over, when Brian went on his way, we tried to get enough money to build a new house. We wanted $1.5 million. Well, we almost got $1.5 million in this place. So it's just six years too late. But Brian is the guy that had this vision. We should build a new Theta Xi, and many of the ideas that we worked on 4 or 5 years ago are incorporated in this house. So we got to thank Brian. And then Brian, he went a different path, and Greg kind of got dumped on at the time because Greg was the vice president, he became president, and he's been tireless. He's really done a tremendous job. We had a lot of bad things happen. We had tragedies, we had fatalities, we lost B section, through it all. Greg kept an even keel, and you got to thank Greg. He's just done a great job. So let's give him a hand. 7 months later, we got a brand new house. I like to call this a new beginning. And I might get a little emotional. But this isn't for us, the graduate, it's for the undergraduates, right? This is your chance to become a mature adult, to act with respect, trust, dignity, become a citizen and a member of society that you want it to be. Now, through this house and my association with these houses, I think that happened to me. I got some 40-year fellowships here, and I think you can too. But you gotta look in the mirror, and you gotta act your talk. It's not Animal House. It's not how much I can get drunk at a fraternity. It's about becoming a citizen in society that you belong. You can make a lot out of yourself. A lot of people in this room, alumni in particular, got terrific jobs and did a lot of wonderful things. So my vision is the Alumni Association has provided you this house. It's absolutely the best house on campus. It might be the best house in the state of Michigan. I'm not sure it's as good as Rensselaer Polytechnic, where they just had the founding day the other day, because that's probably some classic historical building beyond belief. But this is a pretty darn good fraternity. It's brand new. It's as good as any. So you ought to be able to recruit the kind of people that I look for. So when we're done, Theta Xi is tops in the school. I tell you what the acronym means, but it's tops in the school, tops in academics, tops in athletics, tops in everything. So you got to look in the mirror, and you got to act like a person that I'd be glad to have as a son or as a brother. So I talked to Ian. Everybody knows Ian, all the undergraduates. You like him a lot, right? So I talked to Roscoe Tanner. So my closing remarks would be something like this. What's the purpose? so here's the purpose, and this is to undergraduates, not alumni, not the parents. The purpose that they desire is to provide a college home environment for its active members, that's you, in which fellowship and alumni guidance lead to wholesome mental, moral, physical, and spiritual growth. This fraternity's had a lot of bad things happen to it, B section in particular. To that end, Theta Xi actually supports and augments college and community efforts to make individual members, this is you now, look in the mirror, to be more mature and chapter groups more useful for units of society. That's our purpose. So my effort in this house is hopefully you can get there. Okay, that's it.